You're listening to Interviews, the podcast that cracks the entrepreneurship code. I'm your host, Laurent Autin. I'm an entrepreneur, coach to entrepreneurs, and startup mentor with more than 20 years' experience running companies and advising entrepreneurs. Being an entrepreneur is the most difficult job there is. There are no practical guidelines. So join me every week and learn how you can better navigate your entrepreneurship journey and become an exceptional entrepreneur. This is episode 9 of my special series, The Entrepreneur Alphabet. I created the series so you can avoid being the bottleneck in your business and understand what it takes to be a successful entrepreneur. I share practical A to Z insights across 26 short episodes, each representing a letter of the alphabet. And today we cover the letter I for impact. But before we dig in, don't forget to bookmark this podcast so you can listen to the previous episodes. I've been working with entrepreneurs for more than 20 years. I've interviewed more than 100 of them on my podcast, Interviews Cracking the Entrepreneurship Code. When they talk about entrepreneurship, they invariably use the same words and expressions. Impact or purpose are two of the words that come back the most often because entrepreneurs are driven by impact. They usually dream big to the point they want to change the world. By becoming an entrepreneur, they're in charge. Entrepreneurship gives them control on how much impact they can make. They can influence how things are done. They can challenge the status quo. As a company, they can contribute more than as an individual and therefore leave some sort of legacy behind them. There are many ways to make an impact. Opening a social enterprise, focusing on a good cause, solving a painful problem for people, as well as treating employees, clients, and suppliers correctly. Making an impact begins with finding a sense of purpose. Japanese people talk about Ikigai. So the question is, why are you doing whatever it is you are doing? Entrepreneurs who make a difference have found an answer to that question. They have found a reason for living. And let me give you a hint. It's not money. It often revolves around helping others. They know why they wake up every morning. They understand their place on earth and in this life. It feels right to them. Then they align their business with their sense of purpose. Let me give you an example. Myself. I was born to help people. I just can't stop. It's stronger than me. I especially love all those aha moments people get when they have a breakthrough during a coaching session or a training course. Doing what I do today enables me to lead my clients to those moments over and over again. It's my greatest reward. And in my case, my clients are entrepreneurs and their leadership teams because this is the audience I feel comfortable talking to. But regardless of your audience, your purpose will become kind of a gift that keeps you awake and moves you forward like a beacon. When things get tough, I remember why I do what I do. It helps me build my resilience. I remember a female entrepreneur who once told me that if she had known all the issues she had to go through, she would not have started her journey. This is a strong statement. It shows how difficult of a job being an entrepreneur is. She thought about shutting down several times. She nearly bankrupted her business because of the pandemic. But she persisted, and despite all her hassles, her business is quite successful today. So when I asked her what keeps her going, She said that every time she struggles, she always reminds herself about why she set up on her entrepreneurship journey. It helps her find the strength to continue. So her purpose is her driving force. As an entrepreneur myself, I know exactly what she means. Knowing my purpose has clearly made my journey simpler because it gives me clarity of direction. So whenever I'm faced with a difficult decision to take, I ask myself whether it's aligned with my purpose or not. If it's not, then the answer is simple: scrap it. Your purpose, that one thing you're meant to do, comes from a place of passion and authenticity. You need to understand your inner motivations as well as your core strengths and use them to shape your business. Think about what makes you you. Follow your natural gifts, values, and uncompromising principles. It's less about just selling a product or service and more about doing some good in this world. In my case, I already mentioned that I was born to help people. It took me 18 years to realize that this is what I really enjoy. But that's what makes me me. I just can't help it. So becoming a coach just made sense. So you need to be very clear about who you truly are. Don't lie to yourself. Because the clearer you are within, the clearer you'll be outside. When your purpose and your product all come together, this is when you will create real impact. It will drive your business, help you design your offer, dictate who your ideal clients are, attract talents, provide you with sharp focus, help you make the right decisions, and gather all your people under the same banner. Granted, it's easier said than done, but trust me, it's very powerful. To conclude, let me share 3 powerful questions to help you find your purpose. Question number 1. What changes do you seek to make in this world? Question number 2. What are your uncompromising principles? And the adjective uncompromising is really important here. And question number 3. How can you better align your company with your personal values? Thank you for listening. If you have enjoyed this episode, share it with your friends, colleagues, and fellow entrepreneurs. Next episode, I will be talking about the entrepreneurship journey. So stay tuned. Bye for now.